You cycled across Canada twice.
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's such a long journey and such an arduous journey. So why did you start that out? And tell me about that.
The idea to ride a bike across Canada kind of came into mind, and because I wanted to see the whole country, and I found myself like on the bus rides home from the methadone clinic. The only time I'm happy is when I'm thinking about doing this thing and imagining what that would be like.
Doing this thing as
As in riding across Canada
Right.
and filming this movie, and the only time I had some kind of glimmer of hope inside of me was when I was thinking, daydreaming of what that would be like, and then finally it clicked where I'm like, I wonder what it would take to do that. So I had no internet or computer cable for that matter, and on my bus rides home from the methadone clinic, it dropped me off right in front of the Bowmanville Library, and so my only form of entertainment at that point was reading books. So I would smash through about 3 books a week, just on the average week. So I started taking about every book I could find on everything I wanted to do, and then use their internet and computer to start researching and figuring things out. Finally walked into my methadone doctor and just like, I want to start coming down. I have this thing that I really want to pursue, and I think I'm ready. And that was about a 1.5 year journey coming down off of that. And then, but as I was going down, I was learning about all these different components of all these different things I wanted to do. And the analogy I put to kind of coming down off of opioids, it's like walking around in a black and white world where the colors start slowly coming back to it, where that childlike wonder to explore comes back in your life that you never even realized you lost. Having this idea of wanting to ride across Canada, it excited me so much, and I could see a future now where I could be happy, where it pulled me out of where I was rather than me pushing the boulder up the hill. It just pulled me towards this thing that I just dreamt of, and it was my sole focus on making it happen. Everybody, to include like my mom, everyone told me, they're like, "You're not going to do it. Don't try." But it was the first time in my life where I'm like, you know what? I know you don't think I can do it, but this is the first time in my life I'm doing something for me. I would rather go and fail and at least say I tried than not try and wonder what could have been. I started training in the December 2013, got off everything on January 27th of 2014, and was on the road riding in May.
Wow. Okay, so where did you start? And then how long did it take?
Started at mile 0 in Victoria, BC, like right at the Terry Fox statue, and at the beach, tires in the water. I'm like, all right. So started there, rode up to Nanaimo, ferried back over into Vancouver, then made my way, pretty much took the Trans-Canada all the way across, which is dangerous, but it is what it is. Yeah, started Victoria, ended up in St. John's, Newfoundland, and the grand total was like just shy of 8,000 kilometers, and that was on the first ride. That's not including all the training rides prior to that. And I got hit by 2 trucks and a car between those 2 bike rides. So
Were you okay?
first 2, yeah. The trucks actually didn't do too bad. It was ironically, a Toyota Corolla that did the worst.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The most reliable ones.
I was I was in the middle, like I was just outside Thunder Bay, and I was just in my zone and like riding, and then all of a sudden I'm like hurling through the air and then land in the ditch, and I'm like, fuck. I clearly got hit by a car. I realize that much, but I'm like, damn, that hurt. And then this lady came up just hysterically crying because she thought she killed me. And I'm like, look, I'm all right, I think. Just relax. And ended up breaking my scaphoid bone in my wrist, and it just blew up. And went hospital, x-rayed, sure enough, it was broken. And I'm like, well, gas me up in the best way. I can still manage my handlebars and just keep going. This is what it is. And the guy who wrapped me up was like a cyclist, and we were just laughing about it. And finally, one of the docs was like, "That's gonna hurt a lot. Do you want something for pain?" And I'm like, "I'm literally riding a bike across Canada to raise awareness for opioid use."
Don't give me anything.
I'm like, I got some Tylenol and Advil in the car. I'll figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, damn, riding from Thunder Bay to Halifax with that cast on was painful.
And so that was your first leg of the journey.
So yeah, so my first ride, Victoria, BC, St. John. Second ride is Vancouver to Halifax. The second ride was when I got hit by the car. The first ride is when I got hit by the two trucks. So
what prompted you to do a second ride after your first ride? Because you already accomplished exactly what you wanted to do. So why double back and do it again? That's awesome, but why?
a couple reasons. One, that opened up a lot of doors for me, my first ride, and got me to meet a lot of interesting people in high level positions. And I got offered to do a corporate sponsored ride because I mean, I was just winging it and funding it myself on my first one. And now I'm like, okay, now like I can do this more comfortably and not have to worry about like I've slept in 62 Walmart parking lots across Canada. I can do this now and do it in a way where now you set up like the PR, you set up the speaking events, and just let me ride, let me do my thing, let me come speak. And so I didn't have to go out hunting for all of these different opportunities. It was just, they set it up and then I got to just kind of do it as they were going along. So I did film the second ride. My whole documentary was on my first, but the second one was more of a, like, I want to enjoy this a little bit more.